name is Tiara Asikra. I'm going to give a speech about how to overcome insomnia. So, what is insomnia? Insomnia is the condition of being unable to sleep. People with insomnia may be plagued by trouble falling asleep, unwelcome awakening during the night, and fitful sleep. They may experience daytime drowsy signs yet still be unable to nap, and are often anxious, irritable, and unable to concentrate. Insomnia is one of the most common types of sleep disturbance, at least occasionally affecting about 1 in 3 people. Are you listening to me? I know that not everyone suffers from insomnia, but still there is a time when you cannot really close your eyes and you wonder what is stopping you are from getting your nice and comfy sleep. Therefore, I dare to say that you are actually experiencing the some problem of those who are suffering from insomnia. To be honest, I experience uh, uh, I experience insomnia all the time. When I small, my parents would ask my brothers and me to go to bed at 10 p.m. every night. However, when I started to lie on my bed, I would not fall asleep immediately. I could not really close my eyes 2 or 3 hours later. I never knew that I was also suffering from insomnia until I happened to read an article about sleeping disorder in a newspaper when I was in high school. Eventually, I know I was experiencing it during that time. Variety of symptoms can be reduced or eliminated in a number of ways. So today I will inform you on how to overcome insomnia. Firstly, I will tell you to take a look at your daily habits which disturb your sleep. Secondly, I will inform you how to overcome insomnia by creatively adopting new habits, and lastly, I will tell you to prepare your brain well for sleep. First and foremost, to overcome insomnia, try to look at your daily habits which disturb your sleep. Some of the things you are doing as daily habits might actually make the problem worse. If you are using sleeping pills to fall asleep, this will disrupt your sleep even more over the long term. In addition, taking sleeping pills are really not good for your health. Even though it might take a few days for your body to get used to the change, but once you do, you will sleep better. Reducing one's caffeine intake is also compulsory. Often, insomnias are very sensitive to this stimulant and thus may be unable to sleep after only a cup of a soda or coffee in the afternoon. Therefore, if one has a problem or falling asleep, just try to sleep without caffeine completely, or at least stop drinking caffeine drinks less at least 8 hours before bed. Plus, limiting alcohol is necessary because alcohol can make you feel sleepy and interferes with the quality of your sleep. You may drink a glass of warm milk to replace the alcohol. The next prevention is getting rid of cigarettes. Nicotine, a drug contained in cigarette smoke, can affect one's ability to sleep. Studies show cigarettes raise blood pressure, speed up the heart rate, and stimulate brainwave activity. Sleep often improves dramatically in smoke-hooked. Other than that, the main thing to be focused now is to hold yourself from taking naps during the day, because napping during the day can make you more difficult to sleep at night. When you have tried to avoid yourself from doing those habits, you may find sleeping time is the best time you ever had. Besides, another way to help you sleep is by adopting new habits. Being creative, evening your sleep is needed, so that you can have is by keeping your bedroom is quite dark and cold. Noise, light, and heat can interfere with sleep. Therefore, try using a second machine or earplugs to hide outside noise, and open window or fan to keep the room cool, and black out curtain or sleep mask to block out light. Next, sticking to a regular sleep schedule helps to support your biological clock by doing to bed and getting up at the same time every day, including weekends. Getting up at your usual time in the morning, even if you are tired, is a must. This will help you get back in a regular sleep rhythm. Plus, having a short reading before going to sleep is better. Besides, increase your knowledge. Reading material includes newspaper, magazines, encyclopedia, and so on can guarantee you a nice sleep. You may also choose to do some light activities such as watching television and playing video games. Avoid stimulating activity and stressful situations before bedtime. This includes vigorous exercise, big discussion, or arguments. Therefore, creating new habits are obviously not something to be regretted if you can have a nice sleep by doing that. Last but not least, insomniacs are having difficulties in sleeping because they have weak and miserable mental condition. Therefore, the best way to overcome your insomnia is by preparing your brain for sleep. The easiest way is by increasing light exposure during the day. Take breaks outside in sunlight. Remove your sunglasses when it's safe to do so, and open blinds and curtains during the day. Uh, the most important thing to be highlighted is at night. It is better to limit artificial light to boost melatonin production. Use low wattage bulbs, cover windows, and electrical displays in your bedroom. Avoid bright lights and turn off television and computer screens at least 1 hour before bed. If you cannot make your bedroom dark enough, try using sleep mask elimination noise from your room before going to bed by turning off the phone. Think by when you cannot sleep and knowing that you are going to be exhausted when the alarm goes off. It indeed a troublesome for insomnia. You can use an alarm, but make sure you cannot see the time when you are in bed. Hence, there are so many things to be done to relax your minds, or that your brain is really prepared a condition to sleep. All in all, there are three important things to do overcome insomnia. Firstly, look at your daily habits. Secondly, by creative by adopting new habits. And lastly, the best way to overcome your insomnia by preparing your brain for sleep. The treatments that I have just informed are the simple ways to overcome it. Nevertheless, you don't have to seek for professional insomnia treatments, as you can overcome your insomnia by yourself just by following the tips given. If you started to have the insomnia symptoms, you better hurry to overcome it so that it would not turn into a tragic one. Good will never change. One's faith in it himself does not try to make a change. Therefore, if you are suffering insomnia, you can make a difference if you are very determined and put all your efforts to it. You must always expect for the best and be prepared for the worst. Thank you for your attention. I'm Charani Asikra.